Hi guys,
everyone.
We are Trailer Trash, and today we are doing a spoiler review of episode 5 for Marvel's The Runaways from Hulu. The episode was called Kingdom. So this was my favorite one so far out of the 5. I love this show, and I think that this episode was the best yet.
This show grasped me from the first 3 episodes that was revealed. Filled me in, the characters, the development, the mystery behind the parents and what the secret organization really is doing, and the development of the kids alone. I mean, they could have used more time in the beginning, but I think now it's starting to come full circle, and we're starting to see more of their abilities, and they're starting to understand each other's abilities, and they're starting to get along more. I'm really liking the development of where the characters in the story have gone so far.
I think the show has done a great job of really fishing out each character's personality. I think they've done a good job putting an ensemble cast together, and you really see these characters start to show affection for one another, so they've got a lot of history between them. And I like how that's coming through. So one of the big things we saw tonight was that finally, when they were saving Alex from his father's old friend from jail, Darius, they finally showed each other their abilities. They came together and really showed us the kind of heroes this group is going to become. And man, I thought it was great when Nico put that staff down to protect them and those bullets came flying. That moment could be so intense and fearful to those kids because they don't know what's going on, but to me, they were heroes first. They jumped into the moment not knowing exactly how they were going to save the day, but they were determined to save the day. So I liked that a lot.
And I've seen Molly struggle with trying to get the others to listen to her and understand, what it is exactly she's talking about, that she's not just full of herself. She genuinely is strong. She really does have abilities, and she wanted to share them with the group, and it's nice to finally see that they've all noticed what it is that she's been trying so desperately to tell them, and they're all finally coming to light with everything.
And speaking of light, we got to see a little more of Carolina's abilities. She didn't just glow this time, she projected that stuff. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm glad that they're utilizing her abilities on a television show,
And it's pretty good. These are pretty good graphics for a television show. Initially before we first saw Carolina use the abilities, I was a little bit worried and hesitant of how they were going to portray her abilities, but it turned out to be pretty good, and it's still going strong. I like it quite a bit.
Yep, and so we got a big reveal in tonight's episode, and it was Julian McMahon who plays Jonah. Jonah is the mysterious man who has been withering away in this bed that the Pride has come together to make a sacrifice to revive him. And what a shocking revelation that he's also possibly Carolina's real father. So you've got that one, what's his name? The one she thinks is her dad, Frank, I think his name is, and he's just clueless. Just clueless. So this will be interesting to see where they go with
anything to be an ultra.
Yeah. Of the Church of Gaborum.
Sure.
So speaking of the parents, we learned some more things. Chase, the one with the gauntlets, his dad, Victor Stein, has brain cancer. So that was an interesting.
Very interesting.
And it
and
seems,
just as they're starting to kindle with one another. He's been working close with him to help build the gauntlets, and it seems like he's taking a different approach towards the way he's been treating everyone. And I could see how it would be difficult for Chase to hear that his dad has brain cancer at a time where he thinks that his dad is not only turning around, but also a murderer.
And I think that's going to be an interesting thing to keep your eye on going forward. Is we saw these kids come together as a group, and for the most part, they do seem to be working together, but these are their parents at the end of the day. You know, are they all going to be on the same page when it comes time to finally run away? You know, these parents are proving to be bad people, but they're still their parents. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see which one of them try to hold on to their parents, basically.
You can see a lot of rebellion in Alex when it comes towards his parents. But as far as the other kids, I mean, it seems like Gert and Molly have a really close relationship with their parents. Nico, not as much, but you can kind of see why things are difficult between her and her mother. Not as difficult between her and her father, but there is some mistrust and discomfort in the family, and it's Nico. You know, I feel like because Nico's sister has caused a lot of turmoil in the family. But Chase's parents, you know, with growing up being abused, not only him but his mom. You see real life family issues going on here, other than just the, you know, them being a part of Pride and luring people in to use them in these incubators that revive Jonah, basically.
I'm going to be curious to see, you know, where they go from here. Does the Pride still exist? What is this the reason why they were together? I personally haven't read the comics. This show actually makes me want to go out and get one. So this is all a mystery to me. You know, I don't know what happened to Nico's older sister, or if the parents were involved with that. I don't know how much true danger these kids are in, because their parents seem to be, you know, for the most part, they care about their kids. So they don't seem to be in any danger. But when all the secrets start becoming revealed, will they be? You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see where this show goes. We saw the future television device that Victor was working on, and we got to see Los Angeles crumble to pieces. What is that? And, you know, is that maybe an Infinity War Easter egg, or are they going somewhere completely different with that? I'm very curious to see where this show goes. This 5th episode definitely has me hooked for the rest of the season. There are 10 episodes, so it was sort of a mid-season, you know, episode, and those are always a little funner than the rest, so that's exciting. I want to see more of this dinosaur. I want to see this, what is it, a velociraptor?
Yep, velociraptor.
That Gert can talk to. I want to see it get more involved. I want to find out why these kids have these abilities, you know. And what deal did these parents make that they're so indebted to the Pride? So I'm excited to see where this show goes. We both watch all of the MCU movies and television shows, and this one is definitely it seems a little special to me. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about this.
My biggest complaint, however, is that one is on a streaming service, and we have to wait a week, just like regular TV.
Netflix has spoiled us with the binge watching format.
Yes.
So I would binge watch this show, definitely. But then I'd be sad a day later when it's all over. So,
right. I'd be ready to see the second season. So
give or take.
But
for the most part, it's worth watching. I would definitely suggest checking it out. If you haven't, you've got 5 episodes to catch up on, 5 more to go, and we will be here reviewing every episode from here on out. So tune in same time next week, and we will be reviewing episode 6. Unless it doesn't air this time next week. I don't know if it's going to take a holiday break or anything. We'll look into all of that. But we will do a review of episode 6 and so on. Also, tune back into our channel, because we're going to be doing trailer reactions, movie reviews, more episode reviews of other television shows.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can be kept up to date on all the latest videos in case we start posting more.
And that's all we've got for you. This is Trailer Trash, and you just got trashed.